Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. Let's just have a very quick check of who we want to take on whatever mission we do next. We can carry on trying to find bandits and cultists to kill for Gator. That seems like a smart thing because that's nearly there. Oozes, locusts and spitting drakes is going to be a bit problematic, so let's swap over for Fairfox, and we can work on getting Fairfox some money. And over here we just need to complete 15 different scenarios, but I think we could maybe swap out for Blaze and look towards getting a little bit more experience over here. Okay, so with people decided, what mission are we going to send them on? The Misty Sea? There's no cultists there. Let's find one with cultists or bandits. Okay, we've got cultists over in the outer ritual chamber. That's an interesting idea. We could also go back through a previous one to get some treasure chests. But yeah, I think the outer ritual chamber is going to be the best bet. We can get some money. We can kill some things. Yeah. Good solid idea. Let's have a city encounter first. Now the merchant is still showing that there is something, but it's not actually highlighting what it is. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. You're completely full up. You are not full up at all. And you're a little bit full up. Well, we want to be obviously getting... Where is it? A Skullbane Axe. That's going to be 47. So we just need a little bit more money for Fairfox before we can actually start on that part of things. You decide to unwind at the Sleeping Lion, but just as you start to relax, a bear of a man crashes into your table, scattering your drinks across the floor. Towering over him is a massive Inox. "What did you say about my horns?" the Inox shouts. The man stands up and brushes shards of glass from his tunic. "I said, the sight of them makes me want to vomit." The Inox roars and charges headlong into the man, crashing through more tables in the process. At this, the entire tavern erupts into violence. After all, when a man is deep into his drink, the last thing you want to do is knock that drink over. Let's try and stop the fighting. It'll get us a little bit more reputation, and it won't really cost us anything. After restraining the enraged Inox and offering to replace the drinks of a few of the more belligerent patrons, you calm the place down. Some of the non-human patrons are understandably on edge, but the proprietress thanks you and reimburses you for the drinks. That restores the reputation that we lost last time, so it's all good. Now over here we can actually afford that heater shield. And I do like that as an idea. We could also get winged shoes so that we can hop over stuff, which might be very useful for positioning. I don't know. I'd like more boots of striding, really, but that's not going to be a thing. Endurance foot wraps would actually go really well with the horned helm. A little bit of self-healing as well. So yeah, let's save our money for now. And instead we'll head to the outer ritual chamber. So let's find the meaning of Jexera's last words. There's a treasure chest here. And obviously there is going to be cultists and other nasties. Encounter. Stumbling through the woods, you're alarmed to hear the sudden sound of a large animal rummaging through the underbrush. You crouch down, gauging the grunts and growls. Through the trees, you see a large bear approaching your location. It has not noticed you yet, but you imagine it will soon. Let's run from it. Oh. You bolt from hiding as fast as you can. Luckily, the bear was still a ways off. It gets bored with the chase before it can catch you. Still, you keep running and running until you can't catch your breath. I wonder if we lose a perk point each for that.
As you enter the crypt, a familiar face greets you at the bottom of the stairs. He grins from ear to ear. Ah, so you have come. Again, we thank you graciously for your help in taking out that pesky necromancer. Come, let me make introductions. The hooded figure leads you through a stone door and into a large room. He points at a black, flaming rift in space. This, he says, failing to mask his giddiness, is our master, the Gloom. It wanted to thank you personally for murdering so many of our brothers and setting back our plans. Out of the rift, a group of horrendous, bloated corpses appears and shambles towards you.
Doesn't sound good. Okay, let's just check. Yeah, you've got 0 available perks, 0 available perks, 0 available perks. So we've got no perk points on anyone at this point. Ooh. Let's go for the trap one over here. Allow no one to be exhausted and loot a chest. We'll try and remember to get Blaze to get the chest. That is a lot of things.
Worthless fodder. The figure suddenly screams in exhilaration. Did you think you could come back into our graces so easily? You're here to die. Then you can join our cause as a corpse, just like the rest of these unworthy fools.
Okay. So it doesn't look like there's going to be a trap. Well, there is doors on either side. And that is an obstacle, but these are some nasty, nasty things. So, let's see what we can do that's going to be smart. We're going to put you here, we're going to put you here, and we're going to put you here for now. We're going to go Reviving Shock and Enhancement Field to try and put out as much damage as possible. I really wish this had 3 targets, but it doesn't. Range of 3, 1, 2, 3, so we can get both of these guys with that. We're moving a little bit slowly, but if we have everyone else move after 34, they'll get the benefit of the enhancement field. So we'll go Forceful Swipe on the bear. And what else could we do? Venomous Ally is not a bad idea, actually. Try and get some poison out, maybe on that massive elite living corpse. And over here, if we're going to go and not move, Glorious Bolt is a good start. And then potentially we're not going to be adjacent to anyone who could do something, so let's get Protective Blessing in place. Okay, the bear is going to go there. Attack 6, push 1, living corpse suffers damage. They're summoning bones and suffering damage themselves. So this is actually a pretty good start for us with things suffering damage, but overall we want to reduce the number of potential. Let's add power, add eagle eye goggles. Try and maximize on these. We want to kill something. We're not going to manage it before they can summon things, which is a shame. Okay, well, we'll get a poison on this. We'll summon a skeleton of our own. And we'll have a nice swinging attack. It's a solid start on that elite. It really is. Let's get Forceful Swipe back. Do we... No, we go for this guy. We go for this guy. It is the smartest move. He will die when he summons the Living Bones, so that's been worthwhile. And I think we're going to bless and strengthen the bear. And we'll get back Glorious Bolt. Now I've replaced my mouse, so we shouldn't have any weird double-click issues. I think what we'll do is we'll get the Tinkerer shielding everyone this turn. They have a lot of health. Okay, so Flamethrower is going to shield, and we'll have Toxic Bolt to get a shot. So we'll just try and kill this guy, I think. It counts towards what we're doing. It makes a lot of sense to just do that. Over here, we'll go for Glorious Bolt again to keep attacking. And... and Empowering Command. And up here, it's going to be the Forceful Swipe again. So we can attack more things in front of us. Seeing as we're strengthened, we really want to attack on the bottom as well. So let's go for Disappearing Wounds. We could get another ally out. Given the number of mobs, it's not a terrible idea, actually. Actually, we could go for Disorienting Roar. Everything within 2 will be muddled and immobilized. Let's do that. So the cultists are going to move, attack, and curse. The living corpses are going to get some poison out, and the living bones are going to attack when they're in range. My poor little skeleton is going to die so much. Okay, well, this has ended up being not particularly useful, but we will do the Disorienting Roar. That'll at least stop the corpses coming in. And yeah, there's nothing for him to attack. So we'll finish that off there. Let's get the shield on everyone. One step closer to our quest. Just take the damage. We're shielded for this reason. And also, now they've come in close, we can definitely do that forceful swipe next turn. Okay, this guy is muddled, so there's no point in us doing that any further. Let's give you back your cards. So you'll have Reviving Shock and Enhancement Field. And then we will start the nastiness on this guy. That is not a good hit, but it does get rid of the cards, so... Oh, hello. You managed to make it in more than I expected. I'm glad we've got that shield. Ow. Time 0, wow. The skeleton is not going to live through this. Ooh, maybe. Come on. Hold it together. Right. So, Reviving Shock. Enhancement Field again. Over here. We could get the Retaliate. But I think we want to really start hitting. So, Purifying Order and Practical Plans, and we'll stab through this way with Practical Plans. Use the Jagged Sword. And I think over here we do want Forceful Swipe because it's only attack. Yeah, we want Forceful Swipe, but I think we also want Patch Fur so we can get some healing in. Living Bones are going to shield and heal. Well, they've only been damaged a little bit. So I'd rather they do this before we do our actions. Our skeleton is going to try and not really do much, I expect. Oh, bear, you attacked the wrong way. And likewise, the skeleton I would have preferred if you attacked this way. But what are you going to do? We're going to get the bear to attack like this. Okay, we got the ×0. Which is unfortunate, but here's a little bit of healing. What are these going to do? They're going to move and attack, but I don't think they're going to be able to get in range. So here's the Strengthen. And we'll get a solid hit on this guy. That is a really nice hit. Okay, well, unfortunately the enhancement aura is only affecting us, but it's still going to be at an advantage. So we'll hit you guys. get some more wounds out on the cultists. Damn cultist elites. Cursing my bear. Okay, they can't do anything at the back. Right. So over here, we could heal everything near us. It might be time to start getting like the big guns out. So if we go for net shooter, disintegration beam isn't going to be worth it. It would kill this guy, do nothing to that one. But net shooter, we could put it like here and do a decent bit. Or we could ink bomb actually, which will do even more damage. Right. What's going to be next? Carry on hitting. It's actually probably worth us activating defensive stance. Defensive stance and holy strike. Well, we don't really care that much about stunning right now. So hammer blow and defensive stance. And with the bear, we'll go maul and borrowed essence probably isn't necessary. Energizing strike could give us a little bit more time with our skeleton. Yeah, okay, let's give this a go. Cultist is summoning more. Well, he's going to die, but it'd be good to get them killed before they summon. So I think we're going to directly hit you. Although we could kill this one with an ink bomb. So maybe going after the other one is actually a better choice. It would have made no difference. We don't want to step in and get the money with Gator. So stay here and just heal up where we are. And we'll get an ink bomb on these three, I think. Another cultist down. Okay, activate defensive stance. Get that hit on. Does his little bit of summoning and takes some damage, except he can't summon on the gold. This is where defensive stance is going to be really useful. Unfortunately, our skeleton is not going to survive this. Well, he did all right. Ow. That's painful. Okay, we definitely want some healing on the bear. Okay, what are we going to do? Carry on with the big guns? Net shooter maybe on like these two? Or these three? So, net shooter, disintegration beam isn't going to help, but we could use it to disarm. So let's do that. Over here, I think we're going to want Dazzling Charge for that healing. And we could use Holy Strike to just do some outright damage. That's probably not a terrible idea. Kind of feel like I want to do massive healing down here. Let's go for a short rest. Sure, we can lose Disorienting Roar. We'll go Patch Fur and Disappearing Wounds, so both of these are going to heal up. Okay, Living Corpses are just going to do some muddling. We'll disarm you. No, we'll disarm you. That is... It's a lot more sensible. Disarm and wound. May as well use piercing on this to get it through the shield. Oh, and an extra target. Well, that's going to be this guy. Because if we can get him killed, that's another one done. And one less skeleton we have to deal with. That is just great. Not the big hit we were hoping for, but... Let's get some healing in. So here's the muddling. Ow. That's fine. Ow. We've managed to really reduce the amount that they're doing here. We need to get the healing on the bear. And I think the biggest threat is going to be one of the skeletons. Even if we roll a minus, we should have it done. Now, we could have gone after this guy, and with that +1, we would have killed him, but keeping the bear alive right now is probably the most useful thing for us. Okay, we're going to go Stun Shot and... reinvigorating elixir. Someone could get all their cards back. Yeah, it's going to be the Sunkeeper. So actually, if we do it that way around, Sunkeeper can go first. I think we want the Forceful Swipe. Tough call, tough call. Yeah, alright. Forceful Swipe and Venomous Ally. Let's try and make it work that way. So the Cultist, if they die, they're going to explode. Living Bones again heal up a bit, which is fine. Living Corpses are actually a threat. So we can try and focus as much as possible on those living corpses. Getting rid of my wound. Okie dokie. Yeah, we could get a Bless out. It's gonna be helpful. And we can also move in and start gathering up gold with our Beastmaster. I'd really like to get there because there's like 6 gold on that space, but because hitting these, we're not really going to get through. All bear. Sad times. Let's try and get poison on this. Wow, we are getting unlucky, aren't we? Attack like this and see what we can do. I don't know if that could have really been worse. I suppose we could have got ×0 over this side, but it was pretty terrible. Have all your cards back. And we'll stun one of these. Let's say this one. Ow! I will burn an available card for that. That's 8 damage. No, thank you. Okay, let's go a bit slow this turn. We can do practical plans and again for a big hit. And if we use tactical order to move, we can go do-doom, do-doom, and then smack. Let's go for Maul and Energizing Strike. Nice hit, bear. Nice hit. So this is only actually going to give us 1 healing. So I think it's actually better if we do 1 shielding on the bear. corpses are going to suffer damage, so we can pretty much ignore them. Instead, it's better if we try and do some skeleton bits. Okay, that's all right. Beastmaster might need to reassess. Okay, it's a little bit of damage. We don't mind too much. What's you gonna do? You're gonna move and fail to attack. Okay, well that's actually restricted where we can move, but we can still go 1, 2, 3. Ah no, we've only got 3 movement now. Well, that's just a bit pointless, isn't it? Fine. We'll just hit this one. I thought I was being smart. I was not being smart. Defensive stance has scuppered my plans. Okay, choices. He's just going to suffer some damage. We could probably kill him, or we can hit you. Then you just need a tiny tickle from something. We're going to give you back some healing. Disappearing wounds on yourself. Okay, short rest. Sure, we'll lose that. Let's go for reviving shock, and disintegration beam is still not worth us doing. Enhancement field. Glorious bolt and dazzling charge, I think. Actually, no, hammer blow. We're going to be going after here, so we can get glorious bolt to do 3 damage, and yeah, this will be fine. Disappearing wounds and punch through. Let's try and maximize our damage output. This is going to be very dangerous. We're still okay-ish. This cultist is going to kill himself, but we want to kill him before he summons living bones. You know what? That's actually worth us using the ring on. Okay, 1 skeleton gone. Heal. And we're going to step and grab that 6 gold. Which will pay for our lovely, lovely, lovely axe that we need. So we can kill you and we can kill you. This gets us another cultist, which is good. And at this point, let's actually do big hit first. And we'll get a model. Right, this room feels a bit better now. But there's still a lot of nastiness. And we've got rooms on either sides as well. So what are we going to do? Restorative Mist will let us do some healing. And Toxic Bolt will let us attack. Actually, let's say Stun Shot. Let's try and be a bit smarter about this. Dazzling Charge and Daybreak. Let's get some Blessing in. And this is going to be a short rest over here. Ooh, don't want to lose Patch Fur, but we don't really have a choice. I suppose we could redraw. Energizing Strike, that's fine. Okay, so we'll Patch Fur and Disappearing Wounds. This is going to be a full heal turn over this side. Skeletons are also doing their healing. This guy's just going to do a bit of muddling, so hopefully we can kill him before that. And I think we'll stun you for next turn. Oh, bear. That is a shame. I really thought we'd be able to get this guy killed. Disgusting. It's immobilizing and muddling, so it's not like the worst thing. It's just it's really not what we wanted. Let's get the Bless on the Tinkerer. Okay. Toxic Bolt and Flamethrower. We'll get some shielding on everyone. One adjacent ally can perform attack 4. That's really good. And Protective Blessing. You're immobilized, so you're not really going to be able to move anywhere. So we could go Venomous Ally so we can attack someone. But if we move slowly, they might come closer. So we can also do Punch Through. These are moving super slowly. Let's try and get him killed. Yes, good. Okay, one problem gone. Well, if we're not doing this, we can give someone back cards. And giving back the Tinkerer 3 cards. You can get Reviving Shock, Enhancement Field, and Restorative Mist. You can only move 1. What are they going to do? They're going to target 2, so wherever we go, they're going to... Actually, if we step to here, they'll come in and they'll do like a weird angle thing, so... I really thought that they would come closer. That's at a disadvantage. Let's not do that. Although we could then just attack them regularly. We get the poison over here. It was reasonable. It was reasonable. In they come. He's not actually moving closer, he's just attacking where he was. That's what we want. Okay. Reviving Shock, Enhancement Field. Do a short rest. Sure, we'll lose Tactical Order. Practical Plans. It's a good hit. And Glorious Bolt. It's a shame we're not already there, but actually, yeah, let's do that. If we step up using like Daybreak, we can get a Bless and we can take advantage of the extra power. And we'll go this way round. They're coming in, which is good for us. Take a little bit of damage, but we're going to get a decent turn out of this. This is actually going really nicely for us. Ow. That was a bit more painful than I would have liked. Okay, Enhancement Field. This is going to make the bear hit big. Let's go for these two. That's good hitting. Now, when I said it's going to make the bear hit big, that was, of course, assuming that it worked the way that I was hoping. Really solid. He's going to die. Where are we going to go? We're going to go grab gold and start moving towards the door. I think that's a smart move. Big smack. Oh no. Well, that's just sad. We can only move one space because he's... God damn! What a waste of a bless. We can use Disintegration Beam to disarm him and get some healing out. That's probably the best thing we can do. Dazzling Charge will get us some healing. And let's say Purifying Aura so we can move a little bit closer. Or maybe we should just Hammer Blow hit him. We'll do a short rest over here. Disappearing Wounds we can lose. We'll use Patch Fur. And Forceful Swipe. Oh wow, they're really looking to heal up, aren't they? I mean, this one's still going to die. He's just going to get rid of the poison. Yeah, I think I want to get this guy disarmed. Heal up the bear. Good hit, bear. I don't know if you're going to be able to kill it, but... not with a times 0. Definitely not. Heal yourself up. We'll do what we can with this. Okay, short rest. Ooh, don't want to lose Reviving Shock. Fine, we'll lose Toxic Bolt. Reviving Shock and Enhancement Field. We'll go Empowering Command and Glorious Bolt. And I think we're just going to do everything we can over here. So Maul and Punch Through, and we'll see which of these is actually Punch Through and Venomous Ally. They're moving slow, so we'll definitely get a chance to do the stuff we want. Beast Tyrant is getting tired. Okay, one more skeleton gone. Damn! Okay. So that's the thing. Let's open the door and see what's in here. We do not have the chest. We do have some pretty nasty things that we're going to have to deal with. They're going to move 3 and attack 4 at range 3. So actually stepping around the corner might be the smartest thing. Now we are burning a card to do this, but I think it's the smart move in this situation. Ow. Damn, these hit hard. Ow! Let's burn Protective Blessing. That was a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. Okay. Restorative Mist will get you being healed. You could actually use... so stun shot is range 3. 1, 2, 3. We could stun one of them. If we move a bit closer. Okay. So we use Restorative Mist to move to here, and then we'll get some stunning off. You're going to short rest. That's a shame, I like practical plans. You kind of need to heal up yourself. If we move you in, we can use Empowering Command to attack. You just have to move faster than 32, which we can do. Like this. So the bear's going to come in, we're going to move across. How far does the bear move? Bear moves 3. 1, 2, 3 maybe. So worst case scenario, we'll have something next to that to attack. Okay, they're going to move slow and they're going to attack and then heal, which is annoying. But there's no light for them to consume, so they're not actually going to heal. And for our Beast Tyrant, we'll move this way. Let's get right into the middle. Get the healing. And this stun shot is actually going to stop them all attacking. Heal yourself up first. Or we just get him killed. And get them closer for next turn. Because having one of them attack us is not the worst thing. Oh, the fact that they can fly is... Well, we would have been in trouble anyway. Okay, they have too much health. Disintegration Beam, move and disarm. And Hook Gun to attack. Purifying Aura will consume that light. Hammer Blow will do some damage. It's going to be a short rest. So we'll Patch Fur and we'll punch through. Good job, Mr. Poison. Heal yourself up. Next up, Sunkeeper. Let's get the strengthening going. And we'll do a bit of attacking. I think we'll be able to kill these, but it's the ones in the next room that I think we're going to be really running low. So we'll get the disarm on you and a wound. And seeing as he's poisoned, we'll... yeah, skip the pull. We'll keep focused. Ow. We're going to have to... We're going to have to lose Forceful Swipe. So it's going to be another short rest. Losing Reviving Shock. I think... No. Restorative Mist. So Reviving Shock and... Enhancement Field again. Actually... Stun Shot. And Disintegration Beam. We could either disarm or we can stun, and we can decide at the time. Go for these. You're going to have to long rest. Looks like they are healing themselves up. He's just going to get rid of poison, so it's not terrible. This guy's more annoying. So, yeah, I think we're actually just going to stun you. Try and get some damage on you. Okay, that's pretty nice. We'll get some damage on you. This is muddling both of them, actually, which is going to be nice for the future. Oh, Bear's going out with a big bunch of hits. And so is the Adder. Unfortunately, they are gone. So Reviving Shock, Enhancement Field. Let's do what we can. Short rest, Hammer Blow. I think we're going to have to lose it because we don't really have the health to do what I want. Purifying Aura. And Daybreak. This guy is going to be stunned, so... we should be able to kill both of them before they really hit us. Okay. Problems are being solved. You'll do these. Now we can move one and start grabbing gold. The treasure chest is going to be down here, but getting across to it with defensive stance is going to be really tricky. This would go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could use Dazzling Charge to just move in quite far, but I'd rather do that moving into the next room. We're going to have to move in a bit slower. Give you back some cards. We could step in and just grab all of this gold for the loot too. What are we talking about? We're talking about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I really want to see what's in the other room. If we can finish this, then it's probably better that we do. Okay, you'll do a long rest because at least you'll heal up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, get to there. And we'll get you to do a long rest next turn. Lose Daybreak. So long rest. We'll go purifying and empowering. So move a bit closer. And over here, I think we'll lose hook gun. Okay, so we want to go in, potentially stun stuff. So stun and disintegrate. That'll allow us to open the door, maybe disarm something, maybe stun something else. Glorious Bolt, Dazzling Charge, we don't really have much choice. So we could get this one disarmed, or we could go straight for the big one. Attack 6, this is attack 5. Nasty. Let's go right in. Disarm you. And stun you. If I was to do this, it wouldn't be close enough for us to get that stun. Okay, we got very lucky there. I think it's going to be better for us to just grab that chest. And we can do Reviving Shock and Enhancement Field and get these guys falling down around us. We'll just have to remember to come back for the chest next time. One, 2, 3, 4. So we can do that Dazzling Charge. And Empowering Command. We can get an attack and a wound. Okay, they're moving quick. There is no dark, so they're not going invisible. But they are moving quick. Yes! Roll those times zeros. So in we come. We'll get the stun on you. Now we are attacking with disadvantage, but at least we're going to get a wound. Damn, that was not great. We use the goggles to neutralize the disadvantage. So you can be disintegrated. You can be disintegrated. Sunkeeper is exhausted. That's a bit of a shame. No. Fine, we'll lose Reviving Shock. So I need to move 3 round. Stun Shot and Disintegration Beam will take out both of these. I mean, this is going to be down to... The choice is like get the treasure chest or kill these and hope we live through. So I hope I'm doing the right thing. We'll burn enhancement field. We'll at least be able to grab this. No, we can't. Oh wow, this has killed us. We can long rest next turn, but that's all we can do. So close. So close. Well, we learned a lot about that, and we did get quite a bit of gold for our Beast Tyrant. Obviously, we could have got a lot more for the Tinkerer at the end, but finding out the layout and what there is, I think, is really important. There was so many skeletons. I think that definitely counted against us. But we can give this one a go again at some point. Let's head back to town. And see how we're doing with our quests. So, Lordbringer is coming along very nicely. I'm going to go to the merchant for Fairfox and buy that Skullbane axe. So that is for the specific quest. Find the Skullbane axe and use it to kill 7 living bones, corpses, or living spirits. So we can specifically start smacking those down. This won't it won't give us a new person, but it will give us a quest, a Wand of Darkness design, and +1 prosperity. So we want to be pushing towards that. Gator. I wanted to very quickly have a look at the Enchantress over here, because if we could get Reviving Shock to have one more target, it's going to have to be 100. Then that would just be amazing. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to be a thing. Maybe putting poison on Stun Shot could be equally useful. I don't know. There's a lot of things that I would like to do. They just all take a lot of money. Making Net Shooter hit more things could also be pretty handy. Well, Regardless, we'll need to decide on all that another time. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.